Good morning. Thanks for joining me here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We're doing a live stream video today on a 2023 new Newmar Supreme Aire 4509. It's one of two 23s we have left. It's one of the nicest Super Cs on the market. Newmar makes it pretty fancy, and there's a lot of things that separate this from the competition. But also, this unit has it all. It's got every option I think there is on there. So, fully loaded. Great opportunity because it is a remaining clearance 23, so keep that in mind as you go through the tour on this guy. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to our friends down at the stock show, coming into town to see the stock show today. We have a great horse trailer presence down there. Go check them out. You're going to like what you see down there. All right, so we'll just go ahead and get started. We'll start right here. Again, it's a 4509. It is a bunk model. It's a 45 foot. So basically, it's a 44 foot 11 inches long. It's featured here in the Haven Graphics paint package. A lot of reds, silvers, blacks. It really makes a statement going down the road. It's also a twin screw, meaning you got both power to both axles in the back. And it's powered by this great big it's a DD13, but it's a 12.8 liter Detroit motor in front of an Allision 4000. It's going to give you 505 horsepower. It's going to give you 1850 pound-feet of torque. In true Super C fashion and Freightliner fashion, you got this hood that lets you access all your fluids, any kind of maintenance you might need on this motor. It's a big puller. We also have breakaway bumpers on this guy. Coming around this side, you'll see got a lot more access over here to your coolant, your oil, your power steering fluid, that turbo plumbing. It's just, for those of you who service on your own coach, this is the way to go. Absolutely. This is the big M2 chassis. You know, it's got the screen grille, great aesthetic on the front. They've got the cab with the skylight in it. It's not a sleeper, but it's got a skylight. You can see that from the front. Come around this side. We got nice, good anti-slip tread entry steps on this guy with great grab handles. You'll also notice this has air ride seats on both sides, but what makes Newmar different in the Super C market is when these Freightliners come out of the factory, they don't know if they're going to be an 18-wheeler, if they're going to be a motor coach. So they come supplied with these air ride cabs. Newmar keeps that air ride cab intact as they build their coach, and I'll show you how they do that on the inside in a minute. But great access, beautiful aesthetic, great looking seats, all comfort. You've got and as you see, you got carbon fiber treatments in here. Just a gorgeous cab with that nice custom steering wheel. They just go to great lengths on this guy. Every detail of this coach is just beautiful. You do have blind spot cameras. We also have a camera up front on the grille. And what you'll notice is we have two Girard awnings going down the whole length of the coach, and they are at a pitch. We also have on this coach window awnings around both sides. And it's a 3-slide unit. We've got some trailer hitch stuff right in here. Kind of put it in there for us. You've got your happy jack, some of your sleeves and what have you. Over here we have our Oasis. Now our Oasis system, that's a great system. It's going to be a dual electric burner and one diesel burner way to heat your coach. It's a boiler. It's a glycol boiler. We have these little registers hidden in plain sight inside that's going to heat your coach. And again, 2 electric burners. If you're paying for electricity at a campground, it's really good there. Also, you have your hot water through there, and it's continuous. So great way to do it. Those of you that know AquaHot, that's just kind of a different, I think, more dynamic brand of that kind of heater. We also have a TV down here for tailgating. It's a nice Samsung Smart TV with a Bose soundbar, and you can Bluetooth into your soundbar and just play music out here if you're out here sitting on camp chairs. This is one of my favorite options, and it's the little Dometic cooler. So you fill up that residential refrigerator inside, and you have maybe some meat or something you want to pack, some steaks, you know, for that grilling session. Great thing there, and it also comes way out here so you can access it with this slide out. It's a great system. And that's 12 volt as well as 110, so it kind of knows what it needs either way. Nice mechanical 3 steps. As you come in here, you'll see lit steps all the way up. You do have a step well cover here. A great screen door. You do have deadbolt and lock feature on this guy. We also have grab handle with a keyless entry with the doorbell. You're gonna need that doorbell because if you're back in the bedroom and someone's knocking on this door, you're barely gonna hear it because of our 3-inch seat channel walls. And we'll get into that in a minute. But over here, we got a little bit more storage. Keep in mind, we do have insulation on our basement floor. It's not a true pass-through basement because we do have a drive shaft coming from that Detroit back to these twin screws. But plenty of storage, all carpeted, all lit. We do have docking lights here. Beautiful Alcoa wheels, sitting on Michelin's all the way around. This is where we kind of get some pass-through because it is beyond the differential in the drive shaft. We do have a nice little storage bay here. Full vacuum. We have a central vac down here. You can actually plug in here and vacuum out your bays as well as vacuum out the interior. Our egress door, I'll show you inside. It's a Newmar feature. And all that storage there. You can put some longer items back there, even on top, but what I'll show you here is one of my favorite parts of the Newmar Super C. They put this great little place. Those trailer parts should be up in here, or maybe some fluids or something like that. But you got all that storage down there. I don't know if you get a shot of that, but it's long. You put a nice picnic table in there, maybe some umbrellas. If you're a hockey player, a skier, you can put your hockey sticks or skis in there. This is what makes this just a unique RV, and that's this 30,000 pound hitch. For those of you at the stock show going to buy that big horse trailer, come pair it with this guy here, and you can pull 30,000 pounds of horses, trailer, boats, whatever you want. Stacker trailers, this is your guy. Again, 505 horsepower, a beautiful aesthetic back cap, beautiful colors as you can see, more LED lights. We do have a 7-way here and 2 different camera systems. Or this is a camera system, this is a lighting system. Running lights, Phillips. Come around this side. That's the other side of that bay. You will notice we do have a 50 amp there if you want to hijack. If you have a buddy that's staying in next to you and you need to give him some power, you can do that right there. We have some extra tiles for inside in the event you drop something and crack one. And we got this beautiful 12,500 watt Cummins Onan quiet diesel generator. That's just going to power this thing like it's your house inside. And it's running now, pretty quiet. Got more of these awnings over here. Nice little place to stash maybe a sewer hose, gloves, right there. Coming over here, we have our wet bay. That's a dynamic wet bay for a bunch of different reasons. We've got valves for your dump station that are power. We've got a tank sensor here. We can autofill, we can use city, and we can fill at the same time. We got black and gray tank rinses. That's really nice. That's right here. We have a 6,000 gallon filtration system. One of these goes in there. Not only does that clean your water, but it also protects your whole water system. With that, we have a SaniCon on here. That's basically, the way I explain that is it's kind of like a garbage disposal and pump at the same time. You can pump your waste real quick and uphill if you had to. If you're in a weird spot with a dump station that was kind of planned wrong, not a problem. Once you use a SaniCon, you'll never go back to gravity unless you have to. We do have a nice fill hose that's on a reel. We also have a great little hose here that you just dump right into your antifreeze when you're winterizing your coach, and you can do it all from right here. Low point drains and a nice stainless steel outdoor shower. Everything is etched into this stainless steel panel. It's just a really nice wet bay. Just doesn't get much nicer than that. Over here, got our power cord, 50 amp, 50 foot. We do have a transfer switch in there that's got a surge protector. We have and a little storage right next to those big inverters we're gonna see. Again, when I said this thing's fully loaded, I mean it. It's you've got your lithium battery bank. You got two 3,000 watt Xantrex inverters. You've got your lithium battery minder. I mean, it's just, you can even expand this another battery if you want. If you're really, and it's got nice little fans to cool all that off. Just a great system. Here's our chassis batteries right there. And this is our def tank and our 100 gallon fuel tank. And then over here, we've got, you can actually, that's our little on-off switch for our little compressor for our lumbar and our seats, our air seats. We also have a hot water outlet. This is a filter that's gonna clean the fuel for the Oasis burner. Over here we got a side of the driver's cockpit. One thing I will point out, there's a shut off for the chassis right there. Real handy. You're not running to the back of the coach to turn that on and off. It's right there. The other thing kind of odd about Freightliner is they put the key on the left side. But another great shot of that beautiful steering wheel, the nice easy handles to get up in here. Let's go check out the inside. As I mentioned, this coach is 44 foot 11 inches. The width is 8 foot 6 inches. The overall height is 13 foot 2 inches. And the inside height here, and I'm 6'1", is 6'11" at the high point right here. Maybe a little less right here. But these are your plenums for your ACs. So everything's in a straight line. There's not discs all over that are gonna just put air on top of your slides when they're in. Let's go ahead and start in this back bathroom. This is a bath and a half model. Great for those long trips. As promised, I told you I'd show you this this egress door. It only opens from the inside. And keep in mind, this thing can pull off in one swift pull. It's got little cabinet latches here. If you really need to get people moving out of here, just put this aside and crawl right out. But you also just pop this panel out, drop that ladder, and walk right out of your coach. You're not jumping out of a window that's 8 foot off the ground. It's just a better way to, if you ever need to leave the coach quick. We've got a lot of great storage in here. Keep in mind, everything is carpeted for quiet ride. Real strong latches are going to keep these things from shaking. We have this beautiful vanity that's lit with all kinds of medicine cabinet space and a 110 right there. Not only do you have a 110 there, you have a 110 right here too. Keep that in mind. Solid surface countertops throughout the whole coach. A really nice color, not too dark, not too light. We have a nice chrome faucet with a really nice drain in there. Over here, I love this closet. I don't know if you can get a look at this, but we also have a little hamper here, or a hide and go seat spot for the little guys. We do have a safe, and it's a lit closet too, so you got that hanging, all that hanging space. Oops. Do a little dance here. Here we have drawers on both sides, all the way down to come way out. And then you've got look at all these are just nice and lit. This is just luxury at its finest. More drawers over here. And notice how they're soft close, again, to suck up to the styles. Keep those nice and tight. We also have digital panels all the way throughout the coach. You can see here we can turn our lights on and off. We can access our systems and all that good stuff, and I'll go over that a little bit more out there. But splendid washer and dryer. Dryer is vented outside. And you notice there's these little louvers all over the coach right here. That's that heating system, and they're kind of hidden in plain sight, but it really is a nice quiet heat. You might hear a little fan here and there, but just a great way to heat your coach. We also have one heck of a nice shower. It's all tile surround, beautiful floor, nice modern drain. We have a wand and a shower head. We also have what they call an aqua view. So what this does, we have a valve here. We can set our temperature. We can let that water circulate through that oasis until it gets to our temperature. Then that light comes on, you know you're ready. That way you're not burning up fresh water and filling up your gray tank. So it's a great system there. Nice teak seat, that's another option. And we have our decanters here so you don't have shower bottles rolling around your coach when you're driving down the road. Just a nice application shower. Skylight here, I'm 6'1" again. It's plenty of headroom for me. One over here, we have our master bedroom. You want to come out, I'll show you this little pocket door too. Really nice little pocket door there. All solid 6-panel door. We also have a couple chairs, a couple leaves for that booth over there. I'll show you where that goes in a minute, but real nice, comfortable, really nice covering, great upholstered headboard. We have windows that open on both sides of your slide. We've got places on both sides to charge your phone. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little pass through there so your cords go in there and plug in back there. You can charge your phone, your tablets, your whatever you need over there. We also have, this is a really nice cabinet up here because not only can you store stuff, but you can also plug in a CPAP machine. There's these little ports that go through here that you could run plumbing down both sides. In the event you have a breathing machine and you want it up and out of the way. Again, plenty of storage, these hold up. Right there. And you have the same nightstand on the other side. Over here we have a couple more little closets that flank this really nice Samsung Smart TV. These big drawers here come out past that. Plenty of space to put your stuff. This is an AV cabinet, and you'll notice there's some HDMI cords and that, what have you. You can put your receivers, gaming systems, DVD players, whatever you want in there. And that's going to go straight to this TV here. Another thing you're going to notice is you're going to have, this is a hydraulic slide coach, so these slides just pick up, come in, go down and reverse, and they flush fit with this this other tile floor, and there's no carpet in the back here. There's a little carpet up in the cab, but that's it. Over here we do have, this is that little window awning that was on out that side. That's the button right there for it. I'll go ahead and bring it in. We also have our bed slide right here, and then we have a nice silver leaf thing here. We have floor heat throughout the coach, which is real nice. This is going to show you your like AC power, DC power, generator. You can do an auto start. If you're going to go hiking, you have dogs in here, you can make sure this thing knows to kick on the generator and cool this coach off if you want, or if your batteries get a little low, you do that. You have your water bit, your tanks. Speaking of tanks, we have 150 gallons of fresh water. We have 60 gallons of gray and 40 gallons of black in here. So, but yeah, you have your climate here. We can set up our Oasis. We can set our floor heat. We can just do it all right here. Here's Oasis. Those are your 2 electric burners we talked about. We also have a block heater. We can kick that on. We can run our lights throughout the whole coach. It's just a great system. Moving ahead, we got, and those are tied into all these guys here. So this is a better place to demonstrate that. We can What's really nice about this Supreme Aire is we've got power shades, day and night. And you can see those over here. Those are day, and then over there we got the night shades, and they're all automatic throughout the coach. We also have our fans. We've got our monitor panel. We can just do just about everything we do on that one all throughout the coach. We've got our travel bath here. You turn on some lights. Just like that. And that's a nice little travel bath, macerator toilet. Some extra storage in here. Again, we love that mirror light. See it right there. And we got some electrical here. This is going to be our 110 and some of our fuses for our coach. If you have a breaker that's out, you're going to find it right here. We do have a fan up here, but we also have a window that opens. That's nice. We've got drawers. And a really deep, nice undermount sink on that. And look at the beautiful mosaic backsplash in this guy. I don't think anyone does it better than Newmar. This is a bunk model. Here's your bunks, both sides. I do have some switches, some more analog switches, and some power sources there. 250 pound rating on this guy. We also have another one of our little Oasis heaters there. I told you they're hidden all over the place in plain sight. We got a little underdresser. What's nice about this little area is you can actually close it off. And it gives the little guys or whoever's staying in these rooms here a great little bathroom, their own little, kind of their own little autonomy. It's a great design in the floor plan. Over here we got the Galley. This is kind of one of the coolest things here. I like it. You got the nice convection microwave. This is an all-electric coach. It's not going to have any propane systems. So this is pretty common that we have this because we don't have the oven. But they've actually added a little air fryer feature to this particular Whirlpool. It seems to be a pretty big hit with everybody. They really like it. We also have our induction cooktop. We do have our cutting boards on the bottom of our covers. And this is a portable stove that if you want to go out and make some fish or something outside in your campsite, you can do that. Another option on this coach is this outside window here. Great visibility while you're cooking and all this counter space here. And we've got this giant two basin undermount sink. Nice residential faucet. Nice little drawers and here's all our manuals. You also have some information here, some color codes if you need some touch-up paint. Some of the different specs on the coach, like GVWR is 58,000. This thing's got a payload of 14,500 pounds you can pull on this. And you can put that in here. You can also pull 30,000 pounds. So it's just one of those things where you don't have to do the math on that. You always know that you got what you need on that. So we have all our little remotes. We even have a remote for those beautiful awnings out there. All our TVs. We do have some touch-up paint here for the coach colors. This is our dishwasher loaded up. It's a water efficient unit. It's not going to use too much water, but it's going to get your stuff clean and sterilized. And all these drawers here, quite long, quite deep, great for canned goods there. Little place for scrubbies. And then this is another well thought out bay. Here's some fluid for our Oasis. Oh, actually, what is it? Is that? Yep, that's our Oasis fluid. We've got our rubbish can. There's a good place for the covers when you're using this is just a drawer face, but over here we even have a pantry, which you don't really get that often when you have the bunks in the way. So they still give you something for cooking trays, longer items there. Here, let me open this. This is your vacuum right here. There's your dustpan. Here's for your attachments. And we've got, this is kind of, you know, the main brain of the place. This is for our awnings. 0 does both of them, 1 does one, and 2 does the other. So there, you have that remote. This is our TV antenna. It's just going to pick up over-the-air digital antennas or digital channels. We've got our awnings here. Our Wi-Fi router on and off, that's right there. We have entry lock, step cover. This is a great feature. A lot of Super Cs they don't have this. This is more of a kind of a bus feature. Newmar makes the best buses in the business. That's kind of stolen from that deal. But if you're in here, you don't have to worry about anyone falling in the step well. We also have our our entry steps. I have them locked open. Satellite system. Gonna kick that on. This is for the. So this is an HWH master reset switch. All your leveling is hydraulic from HWH, but they also are in this slide business now. So that same hydraulic system that powers those levelers power this beautiful big these slides right here. So and that's powered right there. And if you ever get them a little bit confused, you can reset them right there. But this guy here, we can actually dump it, store. We can lower the coach if we want to get a little bit more travel on our jacks. Just really good. We have exterior LED, patio lights. We have security lights all throughout. And then if we want to just shut the coach down, we go and put it in our storage or our barn, we just tap that and the whole coach goes off. That's for just the house. That one by the seat I showed you in the beginning of the video, that's for the chassis. So moving on over here, we've got residential refrigerator. Do have water filtration for the water in the door too, if you want to use that. We never know where we're going to get water across the country, so it's good to have double filtration. A lot of storage there, and an ice maker. Coming over here, we have our theater seating, one of my favorite options. And we have storage right here. Let's just see. Nice wall lighting. What's beautiful about this, we've got a great place to store stuff. We've also got a nice little power thing here. You'll notice there's a televator over there. Let's go ahead and bring that down. Just with a touch of a button, you got that. If I want to open the shades, get more light in here. Or if I want to darken it out, just like that. Let's put those up now. You got all this nice windows, all this great lighting in here. These are power recliners. Really comfortable. And we've got our Euro booth on the campsite, which I really like on this floor plan. When I say that, obviously this is our campsite. When we rent our campground, we always have our real estate for our, you know, lounge chairs and all our stuff. We hang out on this side. So it's nice to have our coffee in the morning, looking out this giant window, seeing our real estate that we actually rent, and not over here when we're looking at our neighbor's campsite. Not that that's a bad thing, but this is kind of what I prefer. Another audio video cabinet. Again, you have all these Blu-ray things, and that's going to go to that televator. Beautiful Bose soundbar on this guy. And the leaves on that table come right here, and this just pops down, stabilizes the table. You put your 2 leaves on and those 2 folding chairs right here, and you've got a really nice conversation pit. You can entertain a small family, a couple couples, maybe play some cards. And again, we have another cabby panel right here. And we can even check our tanks right there, our batteries. I mean, it's just, everything's real comprehensive on this guy. I talked a little bit about the air ride cab that moves forward, or that moves when you're moving in motion. You got to be in gear for it to unlock. It's quite weird when you're sitting back here watching this cab bounce when you're going down the road, but you get used to it. But I'm telling you, it's just a great ride, and it's all because of this collar right here. So this is a nice, basically the thing moves inside here. keeps everything sealed, but it also keeps it in motion. So it's a real genius piece by Newmar. We also have this beautiful skylight, and it does have a cover. We have all this storage up here. No sleeper, but real easy to get in and out of the cab with all this open area right here. And you see we have another panel there. We've got all this. And if you get a shot in here with Newmar, and this is a new 23, it comes with Michael. Michael comes with a coach for the first year, and he's there to help you. You also have Google, which you can actually, it's almost like a Google for all Newmar stuff. And you also have a Newpar, which is a parts management site. A little bit more storage there. Over here, you get a way better shot of this beautiful steering wheel I was talking about. This comes out of Italy. We do have full navigation on this guy. We have cameras. We can see all the different cameras we have. This is my favorite. We've got 360 on this coach. You can't beat that. This is a WABCO. This is going to be your lane assist and your collision mitigation system here. Typical HVAC, like what you use every day in your car. But we do have some, if you get an air supply for your trailer, but you can also move the back up and down from here. You can dump it on that leveling screen, that manual dump, but you can also power that there if you're trying to line up a trailer. This is that shade up there. If you want to get a shot at the top there, there's a cover on that. If you want a little bit less light in the front there, we have docking lights, courtesy lights. The generator right here, we have it running. I actually started it from this button here. This is a differential lock. This is regen for the DEF system. We've got windows here, power windows, mirror heat. We can lock the coach. This is for our Allision 4000 transmission. We've got our marker lights, if you want to blink lights when people are coming in. Traction control. We've got nice tilt steering. It is an analog dash. And that's a little different chassis on the new ones, but this has everything the new one has. It's just a little different package. But again, we have air ride seats. We've got a little JBL woofer right here. We got a little place to some of our electronics right there. So just a really well designed. And if you like the truck feel, you don't want the big bus feel, this is your coach. And that's it for the Supreme Aire today. Let me just go over the specs one more time. It's a Detroit 12.8 liter, 505 horsepower, 1850 pound-feet of torque. It's on the Allision 4000 behind that. The overall length of this guy is 44 foot, 11 inches. The overall width is 8.5 feet. The height is 13 foot 2 inches. Inside here, the highest part is 6 foot 11 inches. Black tank is 40 gallons. Gray tank is 60 gallons. Fresh water is a whopping 150 gallons, so plenty there. That fuel tank down there is 100 gallons. It's got a 43,500 pound dry weight. Payload of 14,500. Towing is 30,000. And the GVWR is 58,000 pounds. And it's also got a wheelbase of 25 foot 9 inches. So my name is Dean Jones. My number is 720-347-7063. You can text me there or just call me anytime you want. Or you can email me anything you need at dean.jones@transwest.com. Check us out at the stock show, and I'll see you Friday.